guys, it's Rose. I am here to do a video, the first of its kind. I'm doing anonymous questions. So I will be reading you some questions that anonymous viewers have expressed an interest in. I may change the wording or slightly change the subject. So these are based on questions. So it's kind of like based on real life, based on a true story. I might call these readings based on a true story readings. Okay, yep, that's what I'm going to do. Let me write that down. Based on a true story. And I'll just call them by the date. So today is May 27th. 5/27/22. Based on a true story episode of May 27th, 2022. Okay, so here we go. I'm not going to make these super long and detailed, so that the more questions I get, the easier it is for me to keep up with your questions and still put out my regular content like zodiacs, topic of the day, which I've been missing for several days. So as you can see, I'm having trouble keeping up. I should be getting more caught up though. I've cleared my schedule to be able to do my content. Okay, so the first question. This is based on a true story. Will I have success in my new workplace or career? We have the 9 of Cups. That's emotional fulfillment. The Mother of Cups, also known as the Queen of Cups. That's another thing saying that you're going to love it. And stability. This is going to be stable for you. That seems really short, sweet, and to the point. You're basically going to love it and it's going to be stable. Will it bring you a good amount of money? The Hierophant, the Lovers. So it's something that you're going to be able to commit to, it feels like. And it's going to be a mutual, like you're going to love your job or employers and they're going to love you in return. Again, this is something that I feel like is going to bring longevity, emotional fulfillment, an ability to put down roots. This may be something you've done in the past that you already know that you like. We have the Son of Swords in reverse, which is the Page of Swords. I feel like this is something you already know, like you don't need a whole lot of training on it. We have the 8 of Pentacles. This is the work card, or like masterpiece, like master maker, magnum opus. So I feel like this is like a career for you that you could keep long term. 8 Pentacles here, that's seems like a good amount of money. The World. I don't know if this is something that you're going to be able to do from home through the internet. Competition. I feel like it might be something competitive, like either sales, or you may have a lot of competition for this job. There may be a lot of applicants. The Wheel of Fortune. So it feels like if this is a job you're applying for, like you're going to get it. And the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is waiting for your ship to come in. And the Ace of Swords is like a mental breakthrough. So this may be something that you've wanted to do for a while, or you've had an aha moment, like, oh my God, I could do this. This job, I feel like, is going to keep you busy, but not so busy that you're exhausted. I feel like this job is going to bring you a lot of options in your life and be a means to an end, to end some sort of conflict in your life. Okay, so that is what I have for the first question. The next question, this is somebody who may be considering getting a separation. The question is, will the separation go through soon or quickly? And will it be civil? Again, I've adapted these questions to bring the most anonymity to the anonymous querent viewer. So the question itself may be altered in order to make it ambiguous and anonymous. Will the separation go through quickly, and will it be civil? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands, which talks about boundaries. The Nine of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. And we have, this could be strategy or somebody keeping a secret, but I'm really getting strategy from this card. I want to say play your cards, hold your cards close to you. Like, don't show your hand completely. You may feel like you don't have a choice in this situation. Like you have to get separated. Something that you are letting go of. That almost came out upside down. So I want to say something that you, let's see. You're going to get your wish fulfillment. When it comes to what you want out of this situation, it's going to happen in a very ideal, smooth, seamless, effortless way. So it'll happen civilly. Let's see, okay, so here we have, Oh, I'm sorry. I said the wrong card. This is the Six of Swords. This is moving towards calmer waters. That's even better. This is going to be a smooth transition. Here we have the Eight of Swords. I'm getting that any fears that you have or any negative outcomes that you are imagining are just that. It would be in your mind only. So we have the Tower. This is something that was meant to end in order to bring about emotional fulfillment. This was meant to transform. You were meant to... I'm getting, you might know another person. This might be about knowing another person who triggered you to realize that you weren't happy in the relationship you're in, and this person helped you to transform. And this might be Spirit's strategy, the universe's strategy, to put you in a tower moment to transform the situation. Like, this is like saying that you should have done this a while ago. You should, like this, I'm getting the impression you should have pushed for a separation or even a divorce a while ago, and you didn't. So Spirit has forced the situation on you to the point where you are ready to let this fall apart. You don't have a choice. This needs to be done, but it's going to give you not just emotional fulfillment, it's going to give you ultimate emotional fulfillment. The Ten of Cups. And then here you were holding on to this for too long, and Spirit, this is what caused the Tower, because this is what you were holding on too tightly and waiting. Like, this bird is sitting over a flame. Like, that has to fucking hurt. And this bird is just like, no, I'm good. And then look, there's tears. There's fucking tears. Sitting over this fucking fire, roasting, draining you dry of your goddamn fucking tears, and you're sitting here going, no, I'm good, bro. No, you're not fucking good. It's time to let it go. It's time to stop waiting. It's time to have your goddamn fucking wish fulfillment. One last card. You need to have a new start, a new lease on life, where you start over and you figure out what matters to you. Nobody else matters. What you want matters. I'm wondering if you take care of people way too much. That you tell yourself that maybe being a spouse or a parent obligates you to just bend over the fuck backwards for everyone and take care of everyone and not give a shit about how you fucking feel, what you fucking want. Well, the day has come where that is come to an end. And this is what says so. Now get the fuck out of your head and let this shit the fuck go. Oh, that got me all fired up. I'm not even apologizing for that one. I feel like that one was fucking deserved. Nothing gets me worked up more than a person who gives away their power and lets people take advantage of that. Everyone moves at their own pace, so this was the divine timing for you. So I'm not upset that it's taken this, that you've done this in your own time. You are doing wonderful. I'm upset when I see a situation where somebody wasn't treated the way they were supposed to be. And I'm sorry, not sorry. God damn. Okay. Oh God, somebody sage me. Sage me. God damn it, motherfucker. Okay. How the next person is asking, or I may have changed the question slightly, you don't know. Why do I struggle to sleep and always feel so exhausted and drained? Because you have two choices and you don't know what to do. And this is not because you haven't fucking tried. This is not because you haven't thought this fucking situation through, in and out, inside and fucking out. You fucking just are wringing your fucking heart out because all you want is for something to happen that would just make it so abundantly clear which way to go, one way or the other. I feel like you desperately want to do the right thing. Desperately. And you are pleading and looking for a sign. It's like you can see it equally both ways. You could see both solutions being for your highest good. But how the fuck do you know? Like, what if I do one and then that leads to the other option falling apart and all the things that happen because of that? Or what if I do the other one and the same thing, vice versa? So you have gone inside and you have retreated into your poor little heart, broken, wounded, and just seeking fucking shelter like I can't fucking take this anymore. I don't know how to overcome this obstacle. I don't know what to do to make this work. I ask and I ask and I pray for the right answer, and this has been going on and on and on, and even after all this time, I still don't know any more today than I did all that time ago when this question first started. I still don't know. was waiting for my ship to come in, I thought I knew with the greatest passion what I wanted. That I was waiting on the shore, looking into the distance, waiting for my ship to come, pleading for this to come through, pleading for a resolution, and none came. I was willing to take a leap of faith, but my ship never came. I would have gotten on that ship. I would have made a move that would have been a permanent, past the point of no return change. But now, I don't even know. Now I don't know how to see this or what to do. I don't know how to make a decision that is best for everyone. I don't see a way to make a choice where somebody doesn't get hurt. And you know what? Either way, whichever choice I make, I am getting hurt. Either way. It will fucking rip my fucking heart out to make this choice either way. No matter which way that I go. And that's part of the reason. That's too many cards. That's part of the reason I can't sleep at night. I am so exhausted. I'm so drained. I'm reaching the point where I can't even feel anymore. I started out feeling passion that I have never felt in my entire fucking life. And now where is it? How come I can't feel it anymore? So you ask, why do I struggle to sleep? That's why. Because it eats away at my very soul. And I don't know how to do this without leaving somebody out in the cold. And I don't want to hurt anybody. I feel like there was a time where it was simple, where there wasn't two choices, where I knew exactly what it was I wanted, but because it never came, finally a second option came along, and now I'm stuck. I'm stuck in two options. And it could have been easy. And I didn't need for you to gush with emotion. I didn't need you to tell me everything in your heart. I needed one word. Love. 3 words. I love you. Or even, I care deeply about you. Then it didn't need to be talked about again. And I didn't need to hold on too tightly. I could have trusted the process. I could have walked into something that was outside and beyond my experience. I could have let you lead the way, even though I didn't understand you. I wouldn't have held on too tightly. And I can feel it coming. The resolution to this confusion, one way or another. I can feel it coming. And I'm scared. I'm scared to find out, because part of me doesn't want but I keep on trusting the universe and God and Spirit, because Spirit knows what is for my highest good. And if I have to let go of something, Spirit's going to show me which one to let go of, for me to have my ultimate emotional fulfillment. Because Spirit says I deserve it. After all of the heartache and pain and the broken heart, the cut and bleeding heart. It's too many. But yes, a moment is coming where there will be a breakthrough. An obstacle will be able to be overcome and movement will come. Okay. This one is, how can I find a better job and more abundance? This is based on a true story. I may have changed the question and you don't know. I might even throw random questions in there that nobody even asked. So, these are repeats. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more to make sure those I shuffled enough. How can I find a better job and more abundance? You need to pause. You need to take time where you're not taking action and stop and look and watch. I feel like there's something you are going to get when it is the right time. you are in a hanged man position where Spirit is purposefully holding you back and keeping you from making progress or movement, so that for the purpose of you seeing something from a different perspective. What, Spirit? Please give us more info. There's something you need to walk away from. It might be the job you have, but Spirit's saying to wait. There is one job that will stand out to you among the rest. Above the rest, I should say. Something that you're going to feel passionate about, something you're going to enjoy doing. It'll be something that when you do this job, the time is going to fly by because you've been enjoying yourself. This is something I'm getting that you may have never done before. It's going to sound very interesting, like you want to take a leap of faith towards this job, and your instinct is right. It is good to try this new type of work. Too many cards. I'm not picking up floor cards. Spirit and I have an agreement. Any cards that fall on the floor are not part of the reading. That's called setting boundaries. Okay. Daughter of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Again, this is going to be something you've never done before. It's going to be something that makes you feel creative. It might be something where they let you manage your own time at this job, where they don't micromanage you. Like you have creative, what is that called? Creative license. Again, it's something you're going to love. You're going to walk away from something you don't love towards something you do. And it's going to bring you stability that you didn't have before. It's going to be like a beacon, like a saving light, like a light at the end of a tunnel. It's going to be like an epiphany. When you see this job, it'll feel like a moment, like a eureka, like, oh my God, yes, that's it. And it's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. So what can you do? What more can you do? To get this job, how can you find it? What do you need to do? is thinking and being logical. This is great mental clarity and a little bit of truth. Kind of like research, studying, research. I don't know why I'm getting that song, Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. Something about listen to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. That might be the wrong lyrics. Why is this in reverse? Why is the Six of Swords? Too many. Why is the Six of Swords in reverse? Okay, so there might reach a point if you're already working at this job where you are just like, I can't see myself. Like, I feel emotionally traumatized at the thought of going back into work. If you're at this point, then that would be one sign, one example of when you know. Okay. I'm getting the opposite. Move to calmer waters. Okay. That might be something about move to calmer waters. You need to go somewhere where it's not, I don't know if you live in a more rural town where there's not a lot of jobs, because that's what I'm getting off of this. Almost like being willing to move to a place where there's more jobs. Anything else? That's just one thing. I'm trying to get more. What else can they do? Oh, so many swords. You might need to brush up on some skills. What kind of skills? Yeah, you need more. You need to be able to show that you can do more. The Magician. The Magician is about having all the right tools that you need to do a job. The High Priestess. This is about intuition. You need to become a magician. I'm sorry. Okay. The Hierophant. Okay, I'm getting, from this I'm getting, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Who, 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 who. And he's talking to people about the fact that you're looking for something is going to be the key. Anything else that I haven't covered, Spirit? More swords. Swords are learning and knowledge. So if there is any way you can practice a skill or learn a skill or learn a type of information, like something like the Indeed has those little assessments you can take, that you can take a typing test and it'll put on your resume. That might be it. If you don't already have an Indeed account, make one. If you do have one, if you've ever seen those assessments where they test you on your knowledge of a skill like customer service, office skills, typing, basic math skills, you could take like an Excel knowledge test. Just these, it's a whole series, huge series of assessments that you can take to show what you're good at, and you can make them show on your profile and make it public so that people who are looking for a job can see, oh, this person is proficient, because that's some of the wording they use, or an expert, that's another wording they use, to grade you on how good you are at these things. So you can have like expert on all these different skills, and you can pick and choose which ones show publicly. Like, you don't have to show all of the ones that you suck at, like that you knew nothing about. If you took the assessment and it showed you knew nothing, don't make that one public. Only don't say anything bad about yourself. Don't talk about your shortcomings. Only talk about what you're good at. Okay. So I feel like that question was 2 parts. How can I find a better job and more abundance? And that kind of answers the more abundance if you find a great job. But let me pull a quick, it's going to be shorter than the one I just did. A quick spread on how can I find more abundance. I'm just going to do 8. Okay. What? I don't recognize that card. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's the 9 of Wands. Okay. So then the 6 of Cups is about your roots and your past. This is about perseverance when you're getting weary and tired, to keep your chin up and keep your confidence going. This is about working together to overcome an obstacle or to create. This is about celebration and reunion, or getting together with other people. This one is about cutting things out of your life that no longer serve you. So this could be something from your past that you, in your life, that is holding you back, that you need to cut out of your life. This is about learning. Sun, night. So this is about learning. Again, this goes back to brushing up on some skills. Or it could be about applying for a job or doing something that you don't already know how to do. And this is the 8 of, this is get out of your head and stop worrying and over analyzing it. And this is a painful ending. But it's like, it's going from an 8 to a 10, finishing out a cycle, ending something that was painful, cutting out something that wasn't serving you. I need more. Okay, I'm getting the distinct possibility that it might be a relationship with a masculine who is not an emperor. They are like toxic, controlling your finances. And moving away from this is what is going to turn this around for abundance, to transform. I saw the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. The sorrow and strife. Yes. Spirit is indicating to me that for somebody you might need to leave a relationship that is holding you back and stunting your growth and controlling you. And the last question, how can I find friends that I can make real connections with? Show me the cards. Spirit, show me the cards. Show me the cards, Spirit. That is an ultimate emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, passion and creativity, and like a vitally brilliant woman, attractive, spontaneous, which is funny because the Fool is in reverse. Like, you need to be more spontaneous. It's like you're not willing to go out on a limb, maybe, to meet people. And you need to be able to do that. You're not moving towards calmer waters. And you need to choose. You need to choose, make the decision to start a new pattern. Okay, passionate, courageous, you need to know that you have everything you need to manifest these friends. You need to see your value to these friends. A passionate new beginning. And that can be a new passionate love for yourself. These both signify wish fulfillment and emotional fulfillment and healing. Emotional fulfillment, everything you want. Competition is crossing your passionate new beginning. It could be, okay, King of Wands can be my way or the highway. This guy says, if you want this stick, you're going to have to come through me. So I'm become more approachable. Put in the work. Okay. Here's something. Friendships take investment. Sometimes we have so much going on in our own world, we don't have enough energy to invest in other people. You can't have real, deep, meaningful connections unless you give some of your time and some of your energy. You have to reciprocate. It has to be an equal give and take. And if you are not in a place where you have enough time and energy for other people, if you feel shut down, like you can't reach out, then you're not in a place to cooperate with other people. But if you can do that, you'll have an abundance of cooperativeness, which is what this card is. This is not independence. This is building stability and abundance with someone else. This is commitment. This is shared values. So number one, the biggest thing you need to do is you gotta find a way to find people who share your values. That is square one. The other question is, do you even have the energy? Are you even gonna go out on a limb? Are you even going to go out on a limb and talk to them and give them your time? And there's nothing wrong with not having the energy to talk to people or give to people. But you need to know this before you have any expectations. You need to have stability that you can share. You need to be able to share the load, share the burden. Stability that you can share each other's burdens. If you can talk to somebody with similar values and tell them what's on your mind, open up to them, and they can do the same thing. They can get something off their chest that they know you will understand. And if it is reciprocal, where both of you are so say you share your story with this person, you're helping yourself by getting something off your chest. Somebody hears your story and says, yes, I know exactly what you mean. And then they tell you their story, and it doesn't take any of your energy to have this back and forth because you're feeding each other energy. You're not taking energy from each other. You're filling each other up. By them listening to you, they are gaining something from you because they're going, aha, somebody else understands. So it's not costing them out of their energy to listen to you when you talk to them. And vice versa. When you hear them talk about their situation, it's not costing you energy to listen because it's actually benefiting you to hear somebody talk about their situation. So that is the key. You need to find a balance. And that's a lot like what this picture represents. Everyone's pouring in the same amount. And as much as is being poured out, they are getting the same amount back. Like, can you tell which ones are receiving and which ones are pouring? You can't tell which cups are receiving and which are pouring because it's balanced. And everyone has their own shade to contribute. And when you come together, the things that you have in common tie you together, and those are the ties that bind. And in between you have all of this beautiful color, all these nuances that you share, all your like stories. Okay, this video is getting long, but the last message is, when you find the right people, they won't be a burden. So the best I can tell you, and it's easier said than done, you'll have to think about this, is where can you find, what I would say is find the biggest problem that you're going through, the biggest trial that you're going through. Ask yourself, what is it? And who might be going through the exact same thing? Find a way to find those people who are going through the same thing. Okay, that's it. That's all I got for you. This was based on a true story. Okay, bye.